Hey friend, welcome back to the channel. Today we're comparing two popular writing tools, Scrivener and Dabble. I'll walk you through what each one does, their pros and cons, their pricing, and which one might be a better fit for you and your novel. I'm Nancy Basile and I'm a mystery author. I've self-published 5 different books. You can get one of my books for free using the link in the description below. And a quick disclaimer before we get started, I've dabbled in Scrivener, but I've never used it to complete a novel, whereas I do use Dabble for every book I've written. And I'm an affiliate because I really like the software. So if you click the link in my description, I'll make a small commission at no extra cost to you. Scrivener is a heavyweight writing software that a lot of authors swear by. It's built for deep, serious manuscript work, offering a screen and an environment where you can draft, organize, keep notes, reorder scenes, compile in different formats, and basically it's a full novel creation tool from plotting to exporting. Dabble is a newer cloud-based tool designed to simplify novel writing. It has an easy, distraction-free setting, which is one of the main reasons I use it. It combines writing and plotting and organization in one place with the aim of being more intuitive and less intimidating than something like Scrivener. So if you need deep, powerful features, but you don't mind a learning curve, Scrivener is probably for you. If you want something more streamlined, simpler to use, and cloud accessible, then you, like me, might like Dabble. Okay, let's dig into the pros and cons. Scrivener, like I said, it has powerful organizational features. It has a binder/sidebar for chapters, scenes, research folders, characters, plot points, outlines. It's great if you're juggling your timelines or character stories. It provides non-linear drafting. You can jump between scenes, reorder them. You can shuffle parts of your story without losing track. It also has really strong export options. You can export your manuscript into a Word document, a PDF, and it even has built-in ebook formats. Another benefit, one-time purchase. You buy it and it lives on your desktop. Now, some of the cons. Scrivener, as I said before, has a steep learning curve. And for old dogs who have trouble learning new tricks like me, that is intimidating. You might talk to writers who comment that it takes them too long to learn the software and actually get any writing done. Goodness knows we have enough trouble doing that, right? Because it's so feature-rich, it can be overwhelming, especially when you'd rather write than fiddle with preferences and menus. And syncing across your devices, especially mobile, can be difficult compared to something that's cloud-based. And for all its benefits, the interface can feel a bit dated and busy. Now let's talk pros and cons of Dabble. A pro is that Dabble is cloud-based, so it has an automatic sync across all your devices instantly. It has a simplified, modern interface. There's a lot less menu overload. Definitely more focus on writing and plotting. You can open it up and pretty much just jump right into writing. It also has a lot of built-in features. You can have story notes, a plot grid, index cards, world building notes, character profiles. You can create templates. You can also set daily goals and it provides you a word count, which is great if you're doing something like Novel November. It has flexible pricing in subscription models. So you can start at a lower cost and upgrade, or you can pay the lifetime fee and be done with it. Now, cons. Because it's simpler, it lacks some of the customization that you can get with other tools. And it does have limited export features. The subscription model means that you keep paying if you stay on. And being cloud-based, obviously, means that you are dependent on an internet connection. Some writers worry that long-time access or features will disappear if the service changes. Okay, nuts and bolts, let's talk pricing. Scrivener Like I said, one-time purchase at the time of this recording, $60 for Mac or Windows. Because it's owned outright, you don't have to keep paying a monthly charge or a yearly subscription. Though if there's a major update, you may have to pay for an upgrade. Dabble, as of this recording, the basic plan is $9 a month with a small discount if you pay for the whole year upfront. There's a standard plan with more story note features for $19 a month. Again, small discount if you pay for the whole year upfront. And then there's their premium plan, which is $29 a month and gives you access to all their features. Again, small discount if you pay for the whole year upfront. Now, they do have a lifetime access option, but it is $700 at the time of this recording. And while in the long run, if you use it for 20 years, that might save you money, you might not want to cough up all that right at the beginning. As of this recording, Dabble offers a 30% discount to teachers and students. Both of these tools, however, offer free trials, so you can check them out to see which one you prefer. Now, how do these two tools stack up for you? Since you're dealing with multiple characters, multiple plot points, possibly different timelines, world building, and scenes that have to sync up, here's how to think about choosing. If you're very organized and really like to plan out your plot and your story, you might like Scrivener. It gives you the power to map out everything very deeply in detail. Move scenes around, track research and notes. It handles complexity really well. I'm picturing epic fantasies, thrillers, and even some complicated women's fiction. Now, if you prefer to keep things simple and clean, Dabble would be ideal, particularly if you get overwhelmed with too much plotting, or if you don't have the time or the brain capacity to learn a whole new software. Its cloud access and its simple tools are very helpful. If you are writing a series or plan to write a series with multiple books and you have long-term continuity, recurring characters, complex timelines, then Scrivener, as you probably guessed, would be a better fit. But if you want to hit the ground running and write from anywhere, then Scrabble. But if you want to hit the ground running and write from anywhere, then Dabble would be a better fit. It keeps things streamlined and it's accessible anywhere you have an internet connection. As for budget, if you want to invest once and be done with it, Scrivener is probably for you. If you prefer a lower upfront cost because you want to see how it's going to go and are looking more for a monthly payment than one lump sum, Dabble would be your choice. You can always start with Dabble and move to Scrivener if you find that Dabble isn't complex enough, or vice versa. If you start with Scrivener and decide that it's too overwhelming, you can back it off to Dabble, using those free trials that both tools offer. Now, what do I use? I do talk about what I use in my other video about all the writing tools I use. But I start out in Dabble with my rough draft because it offers the least amount of distraction for me. However, I don't use Scrivener. I use Plotter, P-L-O-T-T-R, to do all my plotting and outlining and note-taking, and it helps me keep things organized. I do some of that in Dabble so that it's on hand, but the majority of it I do in Plotter because I do write a series and I need to keep track of a lot of things. So the two of those combined is what works for me. There you have it. Scrivener, deep, powerful, robust, but a steeper learning curve. Dabble, simple, cloud-based, user-friendly, but less depth and a recurring cost. Choose the tool that fits your process. If you found this helpful and you want me to do any kind of screen walkthrough of either of these tools, just comment below. I am happy to do that. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up so that other writers like you can find it, and then subscribe. I'm almost at 2,000. Then you'll get more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate you, and I wish you all the best in your writing journey.